Hello everyone and welcome to another Würth Elektronik eiSos webinar. My name is Markus Eberle and I will moderate this webinar today. We are very pleased that you took the time to participate in our webinar. The topic of today's webinar is SMT LED techniques from the professional, the side view. Our speaker today is Lin Do, who is working as product manager in the field of optoelectronics at Würth Elektronik eiSos. She will hold today's webinar and also answer your questions. Before we start the webinar, I would like to point out one thing. You will be muted during the webinar today. This means that you cannot ask us questions via microphone during the webinar. Nevertheless, you have the opportunity to ask us questions during the webinar at any time via the chat function. You will find the chat function in the webinar control panel. Today's webinar will be about 30 minutes long. The chat questions will then be answered in a question-answer session following the webinar. There are 10 to 15 minutes in addition scheduled for this. If we are unable to answer all your questions within this time, we will answer them via email after the webinar. If you still have any other questions left after the webinar, just email us at eisos-webinar@we-online.com. We will try to answer all questions promptly. At the end of the webinar, you will be asked to participate in a feedback survey. We would be pleased if you take the time to help us and to improve our webinars. You will also receive the link to the presentation as well as to the recording of today's webinar only in the next few weeks. And now I will hand over to our speaker, Lynn, and I wish you an exciting webinar.
Thank you so much, Marcus. Hello and welcome to the webinar today. Here you see an overview of the topics. First, I will have a small introduction of the LED. Then I will share with you some experiences about the side view LED, what it is, what is the difference between the side view LED and the others, the applications, and some issues by working with this LED, especially the Tombstone soldering effect. Let us begin. LED is the shortcut of light emitting diode. This picture, you can see the construction of the PLC LED. Basically, the heart of LED is the chip, also well known as dies. This is the active element of the component. The chips is necessary for the light emission of the LED. Different from almost LED manufacturers, Würth Elektronik did the pre-selection of the chips for the best yield. Our LEDs are available in many packages. We offer all industry standards designs LEDs, as well as the other optoelectronics components like photodetectors or optocouplers. In connection with the chips, the gold wire and the lead frame are also important for the good connection and the signal evaluation. The substrate hold the packages together and is defined the size of LED. As you know, 0603, 0805 or PLCC 3520. The optics part, in another word, lens, protects the chip, is the waveguide to extract the light generated from the chip. LED is usually mixed with LED lamps, LED modules, or even LED display. But today, we are discussing about the LED component. There are many kinds of LED packages. First, here you see is the chip LED. This is a type of the LED package. Chip LED has a substrate as the PCB and the optics is made out of epoxy molding. With this type, we can make the LED very small, like 0402. The second type is the PLCC LED or top LED. PLCC is the shortcut of plastic lead carrier chip. The substrate is the PLCC housing, and the optics is silicon. With the PLCC case, the LED can be made bigger. Therefore, the brightness is in the most case higher. The number of PLCC 2, 4, or 6 is the number of the contact paste or pins. The next is our ceramic LED. The ceramic LED was made of top quality material, just like the white or the substrates are gold. The silicon lens and the ceramic substrate is for low thermal resistance. This LED has very big chips. Therefore, the intensity is higher, and this LED can be driven with the high current up to 1 ampere. The common size is 3.5 and 3.5 millimeters. The last type of LED we have is the TFT LED, two-hole technology. It's very classic, but robust. We offer the 3 and 5 millimeters diameter with or without stopper in transparent or with color diffuse lens. The most popular way to place the LED on the PCB is in top view, whereby the LED emitted the light on top. And the second use is on the side. This called side view LED, and this is our topic today. And the last one is the reverse mode. This topic was presented in our webinar for reverse mode LED already. These two pictures show how the side view LED places on the PCB. This is the top view, and this is the side view of the side view LED. Here is the LED. Here is the soldering paste or land pattern. This is the PCB. The side view LED is a surface mode device, also called SMT LED, and emitted the light at the side or at the right angle. Therefore, the side view LED is also called as right angle LED or vertical mode LED. Via the side view LED portfolio from Würth Elektronik, we provide the side view LED only in SMT. For the visible light, we offer the side view LED in chiplet package and PLCC package. We have also the side view package for the IR infrared light and photo detectors. Today our topic is about the visible side view LED. So please visit our webinar for infrared application to experience more about the IR LED and photo detectors. We offer the side view LED in 3 different chiplet packaging. First, the 0603 with rectangular lens, 0603 with the round lens, and the 1204 with round lens. You can find the order code here for your reference. For the round shape, the middle plate has no electrical function. It's only the reinforcing pin. The chip LED packaging is very thin. It's perfect for all miniature applications. This is the 1204 packaging. Not only the classic monocolor, we provided also the bicolor and RGB LED in this packaging. The form and the dimension are same. Just the contact plates are different. It depends on how many colors are in the LED. These pictures show how to mount the side view chip LED on the PCB. This is a monocolor series, bicolor, full color, or RGB. For the monocolor type, the middle plate is the common to solder. As talked before, it has no electrical function. It's only for the stabilization. This is the side view PLCC LED. The PLCC packaging is normally bigger than the chiplet packaging, so it's easier by placing on the PCB. And for this PLCC packaging, the J-band contact plates keep the components much solider on the PCB against vibration after soldering. Our side view LEDs belong to low power category. They are mostly used for the indicator. As its name, this LED is designed for on-site light applications. In the most case, the side view LED is placed at the edge of the PCB. It's easier to guide the light out of the PCB, such as the application of the ambient lighting or in coupling with the optical fibers. You may know one popular application is the backlighting for the display. The LED are used as dot matrix for backlight. In this case, if the side view LED are used at the range, the display will have the better performance. This is our packaging drawing in the datasheet. It's important by pick and place process to know how the polarity of the LED in the tape. Normally, the hole on the tape here will lead to the cathode of the monocolor or bicolor LED. Just for the RGB, depends on the chip layout, how the red, green, blue align with the pin numbering. The polarity mark may be the cathode or anode. For this case, Würth Elektronik updated the packaging specification, so it's easier to realize how the LED lays in the tape. You can see here the cut of the tape shows the bottom view of the RGB side view LED. The most common issue while working with the side view LEDs is the Tombstone effect by soldering. The Tombstone effect happens when the component flips up during the reflow process. It usually happens with the small SMT components. There are many causes which lead the component to this effect. Just the main cause is only one. is the temperature difference on the two sides of the components. And it happens through the issues. First, solder paste. Different solder paste causes different wetting speed. Here, for example, the soldering paste at the left side is more than at the right side and got wetting faster. It caused the component to tombstoning. Second, the geometry of the component. Thicker components have more risk to tombstoning than thinner components. Then the PCB design. When the LAN patterns are different or when the components is out of alignment with the soldering paste, it will create the temperature difference on the both sides of the components and cause to tombstoning. Oxidation on either the components or PCB will cause the degradation on the solder ability. When it happens, usually the wetting time on two sides of component become more uneven, which will cause the component to tombstone. And pick and place issue. The accuracy of pick and place machine will cause the unbalanced wetting force on two sides of the component. This is one of the reasons that the smaller component gets the Tombstone effect more easily. And the last is the reflow profile. Insufficient preheating or too fast ramp-up rate may cause the temperature difference on the two sides of the component. Side view LED is different from usual electronics components. With the side view LED, this happens after soldering that the side view LED is often skewed or lift up like the top mode. This is the common tombstoning effect by side view LED. As shown in the last two pages, the time difference between the soldering paste is the main cause of tombstoning. To avoid this problem, please check first your solder paste. The solder paste should not too dry, and we recommend the thickness of 120 micrometers, not thinner, and please apply it evenly on the LAN pattern. The PCB designs. Please refer our recommended LAN pattern in our datasheet for your PCB design. To avoid the oxidation, please according to our MSN3 handling for SMT LED. By pick and place issue, the components need to be placed centered on the LAN pattern. And the last topic, by reflow. Please keep the ramp-up temperature at preheat of reflow profile under 3 Celsius degree per second. And please refer to Würth Elektronik reflow profile for SMT LED, which is according to the standard JEDEC 20E in our datasheet. And it's recommended to let the side view LED run in horizontal direction in the reflow, as shown like the green arrow, not in vertical. It's different from the normal electric component. And the last what we can recommend, please keep the speed of the reflow fan as low as possible. Now I would like to do the summary of the content today. Yes, first, thank you again for joining us into the world of visible light. Now you get more information about our LEDs, especially the side view LED. The standard packaging in 0603 and 1204 for the chiplet. They are thin and small for all miniature applications, while the new PLCC 3014 provided the best mechanical performance in soldering. The chiplet 1204 is available in mono, bicolor, and RGB, while the monocolor series are available with the round lens and rectangular lens. You experience not only the main side lighting application, but also some tips and tricks how to work with this LED and how to deal if some soldering issues may happen. And for more information of the LED handling, please refer to our LED application guide, which can be downloaded on our website. Thank you.
So thank you, Lynn, for this great webinar. As you've mentioned, now we would like to turn our attention to your questions, and we wait a little until some questions come in. So you can insert your questions with the chat function. You will find that in the webinar control panel. So Lynn, then let's get started. First question, can the side view LED be used as top mount or reverse mount?
Yes, by hand, the side view LED can be used as top mode or reverse mode, but not by pick and place machine. And it's also not recommended to use the side view LED as top mode or reverse mode because the contact surface is limited and the distance between the contact paste is too small. So after the soldering, it may cause a short.
Okay, thank you for your explanation. So as we have a look at the next questions, just a little hint from my side, you will receive the link to the presentation as well as to the recording of today's webinar only in the next few weeks. So then let's go on. Lynn, can you offer the PLCC also in top view?
Theory, yes, we can. But we have the similar LED in 3020 in top view already. So you can check this LED from us first before we do something exclusive.
Okay. So then next question. What is the difference between the round lens and the rectangular lens?
For the function of the LED, it is not much difference. The rectangular lens is actually the first generation of packaging, which based on the top view 0603, and the round lens is the next generation with the reinforcing pad. It's only the packaging is not much different between them.
Okay. So then, as we have a look at the next questions, if we can't answer your question now in the live webinar, we will answer it via email after the webinar. So you will get your answer to your question. So then, next question. Are the PLCC 3014 side view also available ex stock?
Not only this PLCC but also all our LED is available in stock.
Okay, that sounds great. Okay, then I see here the next question. Is there also a demo board for the LEDs available?
Yes, we have also the demo board and you can order.
Okay. So then I see for the moment the last question. Are there also some LED side views with white light or white lightning?
No, we don't have any plan to make the side view, or at least the packaging with the with the white light.
Okay. So Lynn, thank you very much for your question. Okay, now we got another one. So there are some numbers, and the question is, can we make those for one LED? So I just hand over it to you, Lynn.
Okay, I guess the number is the question according to the wavelength, just like 1940, 980, 800, so on. Yes, they are the infrared wavelength. And as I mentioned in this webinar, we have also the side view for infrared LED and photodetectors. Yes, we have the wavelength for side view LED, except the UV LED. Here I see one number, 435 nanometrics. No, we don't have this for the side view LED.
Okay. So thank you very much for your explanation. So now we are finished with our webinar. If there are any questions left on your side, you can also just email us via or with the email eisos-webinar@we-online.com. So thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed our webinar. Also, many thanks to you, Lynn, for this great webinar. I hope you will hear us at our next webinar, and I wish you a good day. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.